Welcome back to Punch Club for yet another episode. Today's video is going to be the importance of turning over your punches. Let's waste no time and get right into this. I'll see you on the other side of the intro. Turn your punches over. Turn them over. Does it sound familiar to anyone? It sure does to me. Coach is constantly getting on my ass about this, and it's something I just struggle. I know to do it, but the more and more tired I get, I lose sight of that. So that's why I'm doing this video, because it's something that I'm working on right now every time I step into the gym. So why turn your punches over? Well, let's get right into it in no particular order. Turning your punches over can help with the range of your punches. By rotating your fist, the boxer can engage their target just slightly farther than what they could without. This can be the difference between a punch that just graces your opponent and one that lands solid. It might not be much, but there is a difference. And in those trying times, that inch, 2 inches, that could be the difference between winning and losing. Especially if you're a shorter fighter built with little T-Rex arms like I have. Next up is going to be that it increases the power of your punches. Turning that wrist over is going to allow all your bones in your arm and in your wrist and your hand all to be in line with that shot and all going in the same direction of that punch. It keeps that kinetic chain in line. This alignment allows all that force from your feet up to go right into your opponent without breaking off halfway because maybe your elbow's a little bent or you have a bend in your wrist. If it's turned over, it's all straight, it's in line. And the more in line we can get those punches, that jab is in line, it's going to be stiff, it's going to be right to the point, and it's going to make your opponent respect you. Number 3, turning over your punches alleviates the chance of injury. Not only does it keep all the bones in line and don't have to worry about any sort of impact injury, but it keeps you from hyperextending that elbow. If you've ever been shadow boxing before, but really going into it, and you throw your 2 and you don't turn it over and that elbow snaps, man, we know that pain. You've been there, I've been there, and it sucks. By rotating your punches, it keeps the chance of hyperextending that elbow to a minimal. If you're in the ring and you miss a shot and one that you're really committing to and you don't turn it over, bam, snap, there's that elbow. Now you have that pain to deal with while you're trying to spar, trying to train, trying to get better. This injury could be critical for boxers and can lead to prolonged time on the bench. So for the sake of safety, make sure you turn them over. Point number 4, it's going to increase your speed. That rotational movement adds an element of a whip-like motion to your punches, making it faster and making it more difficult for your opponent to see and react to. Is it going to turn your punch from a Camry into a Camaro? No. But it will give you a little bit extra of an edge. We can't be perfect, but we want to be working towards perfect every single day. So every little bit that we can get better, every little edge we can get, gets us that much closer. The last reason for turning your punches over is that it allows for better penetration. Your opponent in a high guard, a vertical fist fits perfectly in that little chute right between their gloves. Exploit that opening, if they're in high guard thinking they're protected, make them know that they're not. Make them think. Then they can't think about their game plan, then you're in control. Having your fist flat trying to punch through something like a high guard, you're going to take impact off that punch with their hands. Sure, you might touch them, but it's not going to be as precise. If you can fit right up between their guard and smack them once, they're going to know you're dangerous. That's a quick handful of reasons on why you should be turning your punches over. It's the basics of boxing. There's a whole slew of reasons why you need to. I'm only hitting a couple, I'm hitting the big ones. Do you have a different opinion than me on why you should? Put it down in the comment section below. I'd love to hear it. Let's talk about it. If you found this video helpful, make sure to hit that thumbs up icon right below me somewhere. And don't forget to subscribe if you're not part of the Punch Club family yet. As always, everybody, thank you for watching Punch Club.